Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're looking at Mantle or the MNT token. This layer 2 has been quietly going up, as you can see. Basically it went from 72 cent to as high as 1.09, which is a massive, I would say, price increase. I did cover this coin on July 22, I think July 20th, something like that, and after that I did say that this was a pretty good range to get this coin as well. And after that, as you can see here, after hitting this exact demand zone, it actually ended up breaking this support zone as well, which was a massive resistance, as you can see. And after that, it has started to go up. So we'll talk about it in just a second. uh, this video is going to be mostly about the price action, but there are some important news about the Mantle that I should be looking at before we look at the price action. So if you are only interested in the price action, you can just go to the end. Anyways, now let's get started. So the first one would be that RWA on the Mantle is doing fairly well, as you can see. So RWA are pretty stable, so I would say that's pretty good for them. Beside that, their METH protocol is doing really well. As you can see, the TVL is up like a lot, and after that we have Mantle tracking as well. It has been doing really well, as you can see. And beside that, they did have a lot of updates. So basically they ended up announcing two powerhouses leaders from Bybit exchange as the key advisors for their board, I would say. And this is big one, because if we just look at the exchanges as of now, Bybit is one of the biggest exchanges out there, as you can see, with a volume of 3.4 billion, which is a lot. So of course the Binance is the biggest one, but Bybit is also a big one, as you can see here. Now beside that, if we look at the post from the Nansen, and all of the things are going vertical. If you look at the active addresses are up from 20k, now they are above 140k, which is a lot. The transactions have gone up as well. Overall, everything is looking really good for the Mantle in general, as you can see. And after that, Bybit Alpha ended up announcing a drop for the MNT as well. This was a pretty big one, I would say. And last but not least, there is a big thing coming up from the Bybit CEO and the co-founder about how they are basically implementing Mantle in Bybit's ecosystem, and this is pretty big one, and that is the most likely reason why the token has started to go up, as you can see here. Now the last but not least, we have this one. So basically this is the TVL of the Mantle, and this is the TVL. As you can see, this TVL is doing really bad, so it went from 586 million. As of now it is not doing that well, if you look here. So this TVL is for their ecosystem tokens, as you can see. But if we look at the market cap, so if we look at the stablecoin market cap, it has gone parabolic. So that is a massive development, I would say. What this means, I think the growth for the ecosystem of the Mantle is going up, because the TVL is just going parabolic when it comes to the stablecoin. And another thing would be that bridge TVL has also gone up, so that is also another major thing. Overall, Mantle seems to have I think seems to be one of the strongest layer 2 as of now. Beside, I would say, Base and Arbitrum, it's doing really well, as you can see. And I think we can see that as well. And they also did partner with Succinct as well, or the Proof token, for their launch as well, as you can see here. Now the weird thing about this token would be that it is not available on the Binance. I'm not sure why. It is one of the biggest layer 2. It has a market cap of over 3.6 billion, and it's not available on Binance. I'm not sure why it's that, but if somehow it finds its way towards Binance, it could be a big thing for them as well. But it is unclear why it's not available on the Binance. And it used to be called BitDAO, as you can see, or the BIT token, and now that is called MNT, as you can see here. Now let's have a look at its price action and what it is saying as of now. So as of now it seems to be going up. I think this surge happened because there was a massive breakout from this resistance zone, and also they did have a lot of announcement coming up from the Bybit CEO as well, so that was another massive thing. So as of now what I would be looking at, I would be looking at this key area which is going to be around 1.32 to 1.51. If the market remains stable and if the BTC remains stable as well as Ethereum, I think MNT should continue its rally, as you can see, and it should go as high as like 1.51 or 1.32. After that there is a massive resistance that it needs to break if it wants to go higher, but again this is a key area that it does needs to break, and if the momentum continues, I think this is the area where MNT will most likely stop. But again it's looking really strong, and if the hype continues, I think it can actually end up hitting this area. But again there is also a small resistance like around 1.12 as well. Let's see if it breaks this resistance. I think we could be looking at this area around 1.32 or 1.51. Again MNT has been growing rapidly. As you can see, they are partnering with Bybit, which is also one of the biggest exchanges out there, and they also have a pretty good ecosystem as well. And overall it seems like that MNT is just too strong when it comes to the layer 2 at least. And if we look at other layer 2s, MNT is just doing really well when it comes to the token itself. Of course Base doesn't have a token. If Base had token, it would be really big one, but it doesn't. So now I think most of the traders are stuck with MNT, and MNT is really strong. And looking at the growth of the market cap, stablecoin market cap, as well as TVL, it seems like that this rally will most likely continue. Of course it can make some small correction, like it can go as low as like 95 million on 95 cent. After that it can continue its rally, but again there will be a small correction because that is how the market works. But I would be looking at like 95 cent or even as low as 92 cent, and after that it could actually continue its rally towards 1.31 or 1.5. Anyways, I just want to cover the token, and it's looking really strong as of now. Let me know what you think about the MNT in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.